Let me create a section line in Y direction. Are you guys okay with that? Anyway, 18 inches, the highest size is available. So I'll create it in X direction. I'll put a new layer called section. Hmm, Just create with white. I'm cool with that. Polyline. So this is my section I wanted to create it. So for now, what I would like to do is I would like to rotate it for my ease. Is it okay? Okay. So I'll go for viewports, horizontal. I would like to create it for my ease. Okay. Now coming to the lines, Excel, vertical, so that I'll be able to create my borders. So these are my border lines. And then I'll create my bottom of the slab, bottom of the beam, and all. I'll start drawing it. What is bottom of the slab? Bottom of the slab is 13 feet. Bottom of the fall ceiling is 9 feet, 11 feet. Bottom of the slab, 13 and 9, right? Offset 13 feet, 13 feet, and then offset 9 feet, offset 6 inches again on the bottom, 6 inches on the top, and then I've got some beams also. What is the beam height? Generally, we'll get the beam architecture layout. In the architecture layout, we'll get the beam layout as well. So anyway, roughly, I'll consider some 11 numbers. So offset 11. Let's say I've got beams, intermediary beams, something like this. Obviously, in the corner, I'll have for sure. I'm audible? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Previously, I was trying to ask you something. Mic was disconnected. I didn't realize it till now. So you're able to follow, right? What I was trying to do.
Yes.
Okay. So we're just making the section over here. So cutting for all the collars. So here I've got a collar over here, which is a diffuser. What is the collar height is how much? 8 inches collar height. Right. Okay. This is 8 inches collar. Okay. Offset 4 inches on this side, 4 inches on this side. PRT. Okay. Then the dropper is over here. The dropper size is how much? Dropper size is 15 inches, 7.5 inches on the other side. Trim. Okay. Offset 7.5 inches. On this side, this is my polyline. It's 12 inches. The 12 inches. Sorry, 24 inches. Okay. So this becomes my grill anyway. Yeah. Similar to this, sorry, similar to this, I'll have it over here. Excel V. So right. And then we have got the next one, which is over here, which is also over here, Excel V. Copy. And then we have got this guy, which is of a collar, Excel V. It's a polyline of 100 mm. That is 4 inches. So 4 inches is the collar. All of that. Say 24, okay, 4 inches, right? So offset 2 inches on either side. Fillet radius 6 inches. Offset 3. Done. Done. And this is it. Done. Got it. So with this, we have completed the all the duct locations. We have done it. And got it over here as well, right? Excel V. Yeah, mirror. This one was audible. Okay. So, yeah, hi, Mohammed. So try to place this over here. The color is water. Hi, Mohammed. So these are this is this is the X way when I cut it across, I got it something like this. Then we'll have a high wall unit over here, obviously. I'm roughly remaking it. So let's say this is my high wall unit. I'm gonna get past this. This is my high wall unit. I got it. So this completes my one of the sections. Understood? So V ports. Again, I'll make it into a single one. Then I'll write it as section A or whatever it is. So I'll just write it as section AA. This is how we create a section for any project. Okay. Properties. This section. Rotate. I'm just trying to move it across. Yeah. Section. Okay. So this is how we basically create a section of any other project. Whatever direction you want, obviously you'll be able to create it using this. And whenever you mark it, you have to write all the heights and all. So for example, here, what is bottom of the slab? All those details you're supposed to write. So this is bottom of the slab. View S. Bottom of the slab. And then I'll write again bottom of the beam. Bottom of beam. Then I'll write again bottom of the false ceiling. Bottom of false ceiling. Then bottom of the duct, which is mandatory for us to write. BUD. Bottom of the duct, I got it. Right. Then along with that, we have to, if you want, you can even mention the duct sizes as well. Say, I'll just show you for one duct size. So first duct size is 20 inches by 18 inches. So here it will be 18 by 20. Always remember, in section, it will be reverse. Understood? It will be 18 by 20. 18 inches by 20 inches. Understood? Height should always be represented first in a section always. Yeah, that's other rule that you have to understand. In top view, first will be width, next will be height. In section, first will be height and then will be your width. Understood? So top view, whatever you see, reverse will be the your the dimensions that you have to write across. Clear? So like that, you basically create a section for any kind of project. Understood? Then the next element that we have to do is we have to place the outdoor unit on the location. We have to place the outdoor unit over here. Okay. So once after this, then shall we start generating BOQ for this project entirely? Yeah. Yeah, shall we do that?
Yes.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll start generating a, BOQ for this particular project anyway. So what we'll be currently doing is we'll start I'll teach you how to calculate the ducting quantity, insulation quantity, each and everything. I'll create formula and we'll try doing it. Is it fine? Okay. So I'll first create my outdoor unit as well. So that today at least we'll complete the ducting part. Tomorrow we can work on the BOQ. Let's figure it out. Okay, width again 1 inch, 1 inch. Let's say I have an opening over here. I'll use a different color for this because it's a DX system, alva. Diameter 1 inch. Pipe sizing and all, I'll teach you later. Already for VRF system, you guys have, you remember? For VRF system, I've taught you how to work on the pipe sizing. Yes or no? Yeah, using Daikin. Yeah. I want you guys to practice once. Without that, you might even forget. So these are the two circles. I'll take it to the terrace. Complete. Take it. Yeah, here I've got it. So let's say from this location, I've taken a pipe across, and then we're converting that into this thing, what you call piping. So here I'll have my outdoor unit anyway. Let's say this is my outdoor unit of 16.5. 16.5 means obviously I'll not have a single circuit, I'll have two circuits. Because one 16.5 tons, you don't have a single compressor, you'll have two compressors. So probably one 11 TR and one 5.5 TR. Understood? So I'll have two outdoor units for this. So obviously I'll have two pipings as well. Understood? I'll have two sets of circuits. That means four pipes. Outdoor to indoor and indoor to outdoor. Am I clear? So one gets connected to this guy and other probably gets connected to the, and one will be one smaller unit and other will be one bigger unit anyway. I'm just representing it over here. So this becomes our 11 TR and let's say one circuit is 11 TR outdoor unit, 11.0 TR outdoor unit. And the other one that we have is a 5.5 TR outdoor unit. So 11 plus 5.5 is how much? 16.5, Abla. Because the general sizes that are available for us is 4 TR, 5.5 TR, 8.5 TR, 11 TR. These are the units that we have. And generally, we have the combination of these units. Understood for DX system especially. Am I clear? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So these are the units I've got it. Similarly, I'll take a mirror image approx. Over here, I have a piping, I'll assume. I have a piping over here. Let's check. So I'll just move this across to the circuit. Yeah. So this location and these locations have placed my outdoor units as well. Yeah. So this is how we basically create. I guess you're aware of how to create a layout, right? A paper layout. Yes or no? Hello? Dikshita, Vinod, and Mohammed, please respond. You guys how to know? You guys know how to create a layout or not?
Civil layout we have not done yet.
Huh?
Civil layout we have done.
Not civil layout. What I meant to say is here you'll take, you'll create this one, right? The scaling, all those things
Yeah. That we have done, sir.
that you guys do it, right? So I'll not waste time. Huh? I didn't get you. Sorry. Please respond. I couldn't hear your voice. Your voice is very low, I know. So I'm skipping that. Is that fine? Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll work on the quantification of the ducting. Okay, so let's start with the ducting now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll create a ducting for this case. So now we have completed the total HVAC layout. We have completed. One is with VRF system and other one is with your DX system. We have completed it. So now we have to quantify the entire material that is required in this project so that we will prepare a proper BOQ. So I'll share you some sample templates also so that any kind of projects you will be able to work on the design or you will be able to generate a BOQ on your own. Okay. So we'll read out the specifications also and we will understand what is it trying to tell later. Okay. But first of all, raw stage, we have to understand the total material quantity. Understood? So one method is long away where we have to go each and every size wise and then we have to do it. Or the second one is I've got a shortcut which I'll be explaining you later. Okay, which for any type of ducting also it will hardly take any time. Is it okay? So first and foremost thing is we have to I'll create an Excel sheet before you guys will create an Excel sheet for heat ducting quantity. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll provide the following quantity. We'll write the serial number. Then I'll write what is the width. Okay, I'll write okay width, height, and then I'll write length. Then I'll write surface area. Then I'll write gauge, 24 gauge, uh, 24 gauge, 22 gauge, and 20 gauge. Of course, in this project, I might not have 22 gauge or 24 also now. Yeah, here it is. So 20 gauge, I'll take. Here I'll write Alt IC. Yeah, I'll write the type. What is the duct type it is? Okay. Now we'll start working on the ducting quantity. Is it fine? Of course, numbers also I'll write it. That will be better. Surface area numbers. Alt IC numbers. Right. This will give me the total. Yeah. Okay. Serial number one. So first and foremost thing, shall we start from this particular ducting? Yeah. Yes or no? So we'll start for this particular ducting at this location. I'm audible, right? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So we'll start from this particular ducting, which is 16.5 tons CSHU. So for this, basically from the general assembly drawing of the manufacturer, you will exactly know the mouth size, but currently I don't have it. So we'll assume some value. So here it is 4 feet half inch. I'll consider 4 feet. That's okay. 4 feet plus I'll consider 4 feet is how much? 4 into 12 is cal 4 into 12. Oh, exactly 48 inches is it? I think we'll consider somewhere around some 50 inches. The width is 50 inches and the height is somewhere around some uh, 14 inches. I'm just assuming the number. So let's say the value is 50 inches by 14 inches is a mouth size. I'm just assuming that number. Okay. But generally, this you will basically get it from as I've told you, you'll always get it from the manufacturer. In general assembly drawing, you will always get this value. Okay. So let's start with this, right? So if I wanted to calculate it, it's quite simple. So here what we'll do is we'll take this particular one. So I'll write it as mouthpiece, UTH mouth. What is width of the mouth? Width of the mouth is 48 inches. Alva? So I'll write it as 48 inches. Let's make everything in inches or feet. That's it. So let it take 48 inches. Height is how much? 18 inches. And length is how much? So 2 feet is 24 inches, Alva. So I'll write it as 24 inches. How many numbers are there? one number at this point. Then coming to surface area. Here, the formula is L into W1 plus H1 plus W2 plus H2. If you remember in the PPT, I've showed you the formulas. You remember? I'll open that particular one again. All data training. Uh, guess air conditioning concepts, air distribution PPT. Yeah. If you remember in this particular PPT, I've showed you the formulas. You have it. You remember? Okay, so this we have to use it for taper. W1 plus W2 plus H2 plus H2 into H1 plus H2 into length. So I'll use this particular formula to calculate the total area, surface area. Am I clear? So
Yeah.
is equal to length into W1 plus H1 plus W2 plus H2. So W2 plus H2, I'll write it over here. Okay. So this one I'll write it over here. So this is how much? 50 inches and then it is 14 inches, Alva. So we get this
Mm,
value and this value, I'll divide the value by 144 so that I'll get it in square feet. You agree?
mm, mm.
Into, I'll give the numbers as well. I'll give the numbers as well. Just a second. I'll give the numbers. So here you got 21.66 is the square feet of ducting you have to use. So out of this particular one, 21.66 square feet, if you've considered, here, what is the width of the duct? 48 inches or
14.
50 inches you have to
Mm.
consider higher of them. Now, can you remember I've told you about the gauges of the sheet. Up to 30 inches you have to consider 24 gauge, 30 to 60 you have to give 22 gauge. I explained that using during explanation of a distribution system, if you remember. So considering that, you have to give this the gauge. So here the width is this one, right? So automatically this should be 22 gauge. Up to 60 inches it is 22 gauge. You remember? You guys remember it or not? No.
Mm.
So I'll write a condition over here or else that will be better.
Yeah, yeah. That's good.
Okay, so instead of this, I'll write it is equal to if max of width and height, I have to see. Okay, if max of width and height is what I have to see, max of it is greater than or less than 30 inches, give the value as you have to give this is equal to surface area, else it will be 0. Understood?
Mm.
Am I clear? For example, if
Mm.
this is 30 inches exactly, okay, then I'll write it as less than 30.5 or something. I'll write it 30.5. Yeah. For example, if this value is 30 inches, then automatically that value will come into 24 gauge. Understood?
Mhm.
Am I clear?
Okay.
Yes. Right. If this for 22 gauge, what is the condition I can write? Is equal to if max of this comma this is greater than it should be greater than 30 inches, right? It should be greater than 30 inches and less than 60 inches. You agree?
16 inches. Yeah.
Yes or no? So I have
Yes,
to
yes.
use if and logic. You agree?
Mm.
Only if won't help me at all. Yes or no? So I have to use if and
Mm.
logic also. You agree?
Yes, 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 sir.
So if and sorry, just a sec.
If if
Just a sec. The test logic is and if you use it, what is the syntax for it? If and let's Google now. I wish to worry. Just a second. We'll just search for this thing. Syntax for if and means we'll obviously get it. Syntax for if and in Excel. If and condition one, condition two. Right? So I'll just raise if and is equal to if and condition one is what? Width max of width the height width
mm,
comma height
comma,
is greater than uh, sorry
30,
is less than sorry is greater than 30 inches is
30 plus,
greater than 30 inches 30.5 I'll write it because equal to again I'm just lazy that's the reason I made it as 30.5 greater than 30.5
comma,
comma max of
max of
this
40
comma
inches
this is
less
less
than
than 70 inches 60.5 you agree
mm,
60.5 is this one I've written a logic and then it will be comma then what is it I have to
perfect.
use I have to use this is a surface area becomes my number right surface area comma if the answer is false then it will be zero you agree
Yeah,
think closing
comma,
parenthesis sir. Okay.
okay.
Okay, I have to use one more this thing. That's it. There's a formula. Why? What is the formula?
And
If end
mm,
max of C2
that
is greater than 30.5, comma max C22 is less than
no,
60.5, comma G2, comma 0.
after the 30.5 you have to close 30.5 closing. No,
No, no, no, closing we can't do it because if end will lose its
no,
this thing.
not it.
Charm.
It's only one logic.
Huh? Hello? Yeah, this is if and is same logic, right? If and means this one, comma this one.
Depend on one logic. Yeah.
Yeah, then why should
Equal
it worry? Just check. When the first character is equal to minus sign, Excel thinks it's a formula. Is any minus I've done it is equal to. Okay. If and should I use a common? Nothing as such. This we don't use it only. We are in Excel sheet.
it will not.
Is a problem then
Max, it is taking
max is correct only. When the first characters is not equal to this thing. We're not trying to type a formula. The first is equal to minus. There's a problem with this formula. Not trying to type a formula when the first character is equal or minus sign. Excel think it's a formula. Okay, I know it's a formula.
mm,
Sec. Last AI only. Wait, little and little. It has two main problems that cause an error. Incorrect syntax. If function and misplaced arguments end. If and correct only, no? One or something like this. If and max is equal to you use the same thing only, no?
Yeah,
Is it a
in
formula should have a capital or what? Nothing as such, no?
uh,
Eh, probably.
you keep between capsules with
Hmm?
max
Nee, nee,
in
nee, nee, nee.
capital only.
No, it's not mandatory.
No, it is not mandatory, but
Wait, it has. Wait, wait. We'll copy this guy. After this AI life is much easier. Ah. Oh,
mm,
what is change it has done?
no, everything is caps. That's only thing.
Yeah, but that's it. But see, come on. Here I've used caps, is it? Okay. Okay. Only caps lock is an issue, is it? This
Caps.
and my comma max. Oh, only caps. Shit. Okay. Okay. No, pa. I remember this is equal to max of, let's say, sorry, is equal to max of this comma this. It should work even now. Think anyway. Okay, it has converted into max, but when I've done it individually, it did not convert. Anyway, whatever it is, we got the thing that we wanted, right? So similarly, if this value is equal to like, greater than 90 inches, then it will be in a ducting. We don't have anything above 90 inches, so we need not worry. You agree?
Mm.
Okay, then coming to the second piece. Second piece, we'll go to the next part of ducting. So next part of ducting here is straight duct. So what is the straight duct formula here? This is the formula. 7 feet 9 inches is the duct size. I got it. So which is again 48 by 18. Control V. And here the length is how much? The length is 7 feet 9 inches is equal to 7
7
into
feet by
12 plus 9 inches. You agree?
9 inches. Mm.
Plus 9 inches. 93 inches, one number. So here the formula is 2L into W plus H is equal to 2 into length into W plus H divided by 144 into 1 obviously
Okay.
into numbers as well. I'm just multiplying with numbers. Right? So automatically I got this value. So here this is a straight piece. You agree? So
Mm.
here I have to write it as this is 20 this gauge obviously it will be your this I'll write mouth or taper is same formula you'll use it. So here I'll write it as same, I'll use the same logic that will automatically get it. You agree? Then coming to the next one is serial number three. Serial number three is again this piece of straight duct. I can take it.
Right.
So instead of these two elbows, I'll take a center line for my equation, which will give me an almost length. I mean, the small piece, I don't want to take it as an elbow for my ease. I'll just take it as a equal length here. Right, 26 by 18. So this is again straight. Is how much? 26 by 18. 26 and 18. And length is how much? I'll take list command. Then automatically you'll come to know it is how much? 16 feet to 8 to 1 by 8 inches is equal to 16 into 12, 192 plus 192 plus what I have to do? How much is this value? 2 1 by 8 inch around 2 inches I can take it plus 2 inches I can take it roughly. That's okay. Then one number, surface area is same again, control D. Right. So I got this value. Then coming to the next one is equation number 4. 194 inches silver divided by surface area is, yeah, divided by.
1.
12 into 12 is 144 alva.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where?
yeah, 144. I'm just cross-checking the process. Okay, then coming to this one. Here again, it's a taper. Yes or no?
Mm. Yeah, tape.
So here it's a taper again. So this is 20 by 18. I got it. So this is taper. This way again, 26 by 18 is one size, and the length is how much? 24 inches, alva.
24 inches.
So 24 inches, and
24.
this value is one number. So if yeah, is taper formula to use it, taper formula. But here it needs to be how much? 20 by 18 inches. 20 and 18 inches. I've taken it. Then automatically I got it. And this is again a surface area. Control D. I got it over here. You agree? Then coming to serial number 5 again. Serial number 5 is again straight duct. This is again 20 by 18. Yeah. The length is how much?
Okay.
Length is again how much? Uh, this is a straight piece. I have to take it. That's around 21 feet, 7.5 inch. So is equal to 21 into 12 plus 7.5.
Because I
So that's 259 inches. One number. That's a straight deck formula. 2L into W plus H. I can copy it. Done. And this is again, I can take a same formula. Control V. I got this value.
know it.
Then coming to the next one I have got is serial number 6. Serial number 6 is
It
again a
is
reducer
straight,
over here.
straight,
Hmm?
no? Okay, so you're
I didn't get you,
taking.
sorry.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Okay, then again it's taper. So I'll copy this. Only thing is this will be 20 by 18 and this value will be 14 by 14. 14 inches by 14 inches. You agree? And the length is 24 feet. So automatically I got this value. Clear? And once this is done, then we have to consider the last one is dummy over here. The seventh piece is again, sorry, a straight piece, 14 by 14 inches. Straight, 14 by 14. The length is something like this, which is 15 feet 1 inch. So is equal to 15 into 12 plus, sorry, 15 into 12 plus 1 inch.
Mm.
Sorry, that is 1 into 15, left 15 into 12. Done. And then number C is how much? Again, I have to take a straight piece formula. Yeah, done. Again, I'll copy this guy. Control V. Yeah, we got this value. And the last piece at this side part of ducting is a dummy. That is nothing but 14 into 14. So surface area is this into width into height into numbers divided by 144. You agree? So again, I'll use the same formula, control D plus. So till this, we have done the ducting quantities. You agree? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Then coming to the next one that we have to do is we have to work on the next element, which is our like this part of the elbows. You agree? One elbow over here, other elbow
Mm.
is over here. Yes, sir. What is the formula
Mm.
for elbow? So elbow is L is equal to W1 plus W2 plus H1 plus H2, where L is equal to W plus radius. Understood?
Mm.
Width plus radius I have to take. Am I clear?
Yeah.
So we have to take this width plus radius will be nothing but your length. So I'll just explain you here. What is this? What we're trying to tell is this. I'll tell you the shortcut as well. So if you take it, what is the width you have got it? In this case, 20.
It is 40. 18
Width is, see, 18 is height, 26 inches is the
feet
width.
and
You
9
agree?
width. Yeah.
Right. So here, what is a radius means there is something called as inner radius and outer radius. So your approximate length is always equal to your width plus inner radius. So inner radius is always your inner radius, whatever you take it is always 6 inches. Understood? Inner length is 9 particular one. So this particular one is your 9 inches. So here, this particular one, whatever you get, L is equal to width plus radius you take. Clear? So width is how much you got it? 26 plus 6. You have to take it. Understood or not?
Mm-hmm.
26 plus 6 is how much? But if I'm not wrong, you have to take inner, I guess that is particular, not the inner thing, inner length, you have to take it. I just wanted to cross check it once. 26 plus 6 is how much? 32. You take this length, it should be equal to 32. 32 inches means how many feet is it?
1
24 plus 5 is how much?
24 plus 5.
Huh?
29. 29. 29.
24 plus 5 is 29, alva.
Mm.
Okay, because width plus radius you have taken. So width plus radius is how much? Width is 26. Plus, I know that the radius is always 6 inches internally. Uh, just a sec, na? I'll write it over here. Just a sec. Because generally, when we take this center line exactly, then we'll get the exact value for the elbow anyway. Clear? So let's derive it. I guess that will be better. I guess there's a small error in that. 2 feet plus 5, 7.5 should be the length. I got it. So 2 feet is equal to 2 into 12, 24,
Mm.
578 inch. 5 inches, we can take 5 inches so is equal to 24 plus 5 is this one. So 29 inches it should be. But our this thing is this is actually, if you take it, this is only 9 7 by 8. In fact, this is becoming more. Okay, then we'll take width plus radius will still be safer only, no problem. So we'll take this value over here. Okay. So here, what we are doing it is this formula. What it tells is basically your elbow is L is equal to W1 plus W2 plus H1 plus H2. So there are two. There are multiple elbows. There is something called a taper elbow where your height and width can change. Understood? So for that we use this common formula. Am I clear? Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So instead, what we are doing now is basically we will consider W1 and W2 are same, H1 and H2 are same for us. L is length of that particular elbow. So the length of that elbow is nothing but width plus radius. So what is your width is your 26 inch width or height, whatever is greater, what you meant to say. And then we have got something called as height, you have got the next one, which is your radius. Your radius is your internal radius that you have got. Yeah, that radius is always 6 inches. We always do it. You agree?
Mm. Yeah.
Clear or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we'll do here is basically we'll again test our hypothesis also. We'll because I really doubt this formula. We'll test it once because we'll use basic geometry also to check whether what we have done it is correct or not. That's okay. Let's calculate it over here. Go. Elbow. The width is 26 and 18. Width is 26 and 18. 26 and this is 18 inches. Just a sec, guys. Sorry, just a sec. No? Yeah, sorry, guys. Okay, so now again we have got to 26 inches and 18 inches are the sizes that we've got. So now we'll calculate it using this particular formula. I'm audible, right?
Yeah.
You're audible,
Okay.
audible.
Yeah. So length is how much? Width plus radius is equal to width plus radius. Radius is 6 inches, as we are aware. So this is 32 inches. So is equal to number is 1 is equal to 2 into length into width plus height. Same as a straight duct only because W1 plus H1, W2 plus H2, W1 and W2 are same. H1 and H2 are same. So it will become 2W plus 2L. So 2, if we take it common, 2L into W plus H to become. You agree? Into 1 divided by 144. So automatically we got this thing and then again the same formula. We'll cross check it whether it's correct or not once. Yeah,
Mm,
is it okay?
Okay.
yeah.
So let's cross check once 19.55 square feet we got it. At least if it's near to that, we can take this formula for granted. So this is a surface area. Using CAD, we can always calculate it. Yeah. I'll take it over this curve. I'll take it over this curve. So this area will give me the total surface area of this on one side, right? This is how much it's coming to. Surface area is 5.3887. 5.3887. Just a second. I create one more sheet. Top surface is how much? 5.3887 square feet. 5.3887. We'll copy this guy. Yeah, 5.3887. Bottom surface also to be same.
Yeah.
Then what I have to do, I have to take inner whatever is the length and outer whatever is the length multiplied by the height. If I do it also, I'll get those two surfaces also. You agree?
Mm, mm.
Right. So I'll calculate what is this internal. Of course, or else I can do one thing. I can take the total perimeter and I'll multiply by the height, and then I'll minus 2 times the width of this by height. That also can do it. You agree? What
Yeah.
I'm trying to do is I'll take the total perimeter of this and then I'll multiply by the height so that I'll get all the sides. And these two dummies, I'll delete it.
Mm.
Is it okay?
Okay, okay.
So what is this perimeter? Length is 9 feet, 3, 7 and a half, 8 inches. I got it. So we'll take everything in either feet or inches so that there shouldn't be any confusion. So we'll take 937 by 8, 9 feet. So perimeter is how much? 9 feet, 37 by 8 inches. 37 by 8 is equal to 37 by 8 inches. So that is 3.875. This value is 9 feet. Mm, is equal to 9 into 12
12 plus
is equal
12
to
plus.
this plus this divided by 12. If you do it, I'll directly get the value in inches, Alva.
Mm,
Yes. So it will be 9.3229 feet. 9.3229. Control C, Alt H, VB. Yeah, done. So that is my perimeter in feet. Then I have to consider height is how much? 18 inches is equal to 18 divided by 12, 1.5 feet. So surface area again, I mean, peripheral surface area is equal to this into
it is
this.
total.
Again, what I have to do? I have to minus the following things, right? I have to minus the both the sides. You agree?
That entry and exit.
Yeah, obviously. So is equal to this minus of 26 by 8, 26 into 18 into 2. You agree?
Correct.
26 into 18 into 2 divided by 144, alva?
Mm,
Because that is in inches, square inches I got it, but what I've got it in square feet, alva? Yes or no?
wait. Yeah.
So 7.4 is effective value. So 7.4. So total area is equal to this effective area plus top
minus.
surface plus bottom surface. So 18.261, I have to get it. So I got nearly the same value. I mean, bit on the higher side, which we are fine with that anyway. You agree?
Yeah.
Agree with this? Our actual value should be 18.26. We got 1.5 feet square feet. We got extra in our calculations. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Geometrically, if you see, we got bit on the higher side. I mean, if we do it, we'll be safer with our calculations. That means when we order, it will not be lesser.
Mm. Yes, sir.
But if you want exact number means, we'll try to figure out that because for that we have something called as L is equal to uh, inner plus outer, they'll take it. Just a sec, we'll try to take this value. Polyline, sorry, polyline arc, we'll take it. Offset, I'll take exactly half of this scale. What is this length exactly? You take this length exactly. This 5.5, you got this value, right?
Mm.
251 by 16. 5 1 by 16 is how much? Is equal to 5 1 by 16. So that's 5.062. That's again 24 is equal to 24 plus this guy. So 29.062. 29.062. 29.062 if you take it. This is again, this is becoming a bit on the lesser side. We are getting it. We got 18.2. So we can't even take the center line. Just a second. If we exactly take the center line also, we are not able to do it. We're not getting the exact number, but the general formula is just a sec. Plus 6 inches. W plus radius to do it. Plus radius is 0.93 by 8.98 inches. 9.3.75 is equal to just a second plus.
ಹೌದಾ?
I didn't get you. Sorry.
No, sir.
Yeah, you were telling something. Sorry.
Nothing, sir. Nothing.
35.375. 35.375. Because I generally use shortcut anyway for calculations. 31 bigger. That is a bit on the higher side. I'll get back to you exactly on the elbows how to derive it. Okay. But general formula that we use is this one, which we always get bit higher than what is required. So exactly what we require is 18.2 is the total surface area that we require, but we got an answer of 19.555. So shall we take this for granted as of now?
Mm. Yes, sir.
I'll try to get the exact form because this is the formula that we have been using it or the Excel sheet, or I'll just open one more sheet. Wait, that is also returning the same. Then elbow it will be the same. Just a second. No, there should be some automated duct sizing this time. Depth measurement sheet. Where is it? Yeah. So in this already the formulas are already embedded. If you take elbow, you'll get a formula. outer radius angle H1, H2, W1. Outer length, inner length we have to provide in that case. This is the formula that we use it anyway. The sheet also I'll share it to you as a reference. But I wanted to create formula so that you'll understand how to work on the sizing. This is elbow again. This is here. With the height, H2 length you have given, then automatically you will get this elbow. H2 square. So width is how much? 26 by 18 alva. 26, 18 inch. Length we have to give it as example in elbow. Example for elbow is 600 is a length. So anyway, our length is we have to give the total length of it. Width plus radius is equal to 26 plus 6, 26 plus 6. One number type E. If you take it 4.2 millimeter square feet, then it's wrong. Yes. Okay, that's okay. I'll come to the exact number, but currently we will take it as width plus radius. That's only option we'll look with. We're getting bit on the higher side, so we'll be safer. Now, anyway, let's go back to this. So here, how many elbows are there? First elbow and second elbow, we've got two such elbows or not?
Two. Two.
So we'll take two such elbows. So here we'll take two numbers. Then coming to the next one is equation number 10 is this straight duct. This duct and this duct, can I add it into a single one? Right, instead of making into two numbers, so that is 29.5 plus 5.15, so 21, 22, 20, 26 and 18 is the straight duct again. 26 and 18, and what is the length I've got it? 21 plus 3
3 inch.
is equal to 21 plus 3 is how much? 24 is equal
24.
to 24 into 12 plus have to add those inches alva plus have to add these inches. How many inches? 9.5 and 5.5. 5 1 by 2. You agree? 9.5 9 plus 5 is how much? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 and half is so it will be 15 inches. You agree? 15 inches. So this is 303 inches. And then we have our numbers are only one. Then automatically I have to use a formula for straight depth. Control V. Automatically we got it. Again, this is control V. Then coming to serial number 11. And again, it's a taper, right? So I'll copy the formula of taper. Control V. What is the width? I've got it 26, 18, 2018. So this is same one only luckily. So yeah, because this taper and this taper is same alva. Adhika. So again, I can, or else I might have taken that number 2 there instead of writing it. That's okay. 20 by 18 again. Again, it's serial number 12, straight duct. 20 by 18. 7.5 inches is equal to 29 into 12 plus 7.5. 7.5. You agree? 355, I got it. And again, surface area will be same. Control 2L into W plus H formula. Then serial number 13 again. Again, it's a taper over here. So again, I can probably use this taper, right? Because it's, it is 16 by 16 instead. So obviously I can't use it. So I'll use this guy, Control C, Control V, and this is 16 and 16. Agree? Then coming to the last one is dummy over here, right? So dummy, I can use this formula. Only thing is, instead of this one, it will be 16 and 16 inches. So we have done the ducting. Now what I have to do? I have to give it to the collars. I have to calculate or not?
Mm. Mm.
So we'll roughly take an average size of the collar because length only is changing, but the collar size is same. So can we take an average length and we'll directly multiply with the numbers to get a rough estimate?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So we'll take the mid value because this is too long, this is too short. So we'll take a center one. So probably I can take this guy over here. So which is around 4.5 feet, and we've got a shoe piece. So we will calculate shoe separately. Many people, what they do is basically they'll consider from here to here, they'll consider the taper. Okay. So width one, width two, height one, height two, they'll do it and they'll do it. So that's one way of doing it. But again, that's you're actually accessing the quantity required. But anyway, in this case, let me just do it. What is the size of the collar? 18 by 8 inches, Alva.
Mm.
So
18 by 8.
18 inches by 8 inches. So shoe, 18 inches, 8 inches, and I've got 4 inches more is equal to 18 plus 4. And this is also 8 inches. Height is not changing. Depth wise, this is again 4 inches. So that is 4 inches. So we have to use the taper formula. How many number of collars are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 collars. You agree? So totally 14 numbers are there. So taper formula, I'll use it. Done. Control D. Then coming to the next one is serial number 16 is also shoe piece, but the straight part of shoe piece. Collar I'll write out to avoid the confusion. Collar piece. So this I have to take the remaining length, 14.5 feet, 14, 1.5 I got it. So 4 feet, sorry, is equal to length is how much? Is equal to 4 into 12. 48 plus 1.5. So it is 49.5. 49.5 feet. This is 18. 18 inches by 8 inches. 18 inches by 8 inches. Same, I've got 40 numbers over here as well. And then straight piece formula, I can copy it. Control C, Control V. Right. So again, I'll copy this formula. Yeah, it's if condition. So with this, we have completed the duct and the dummies also are available, obviously. For callers, don't you think I require dummies at the end? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Dummy, again, it's 18 inches by 8 inches, 14 numbers is equal to this into this into this divided by 144. You agree? No, luckily it's 14 same number. Okay. Coming to the next one is 18th one is dropper. You agree? I've got a dropper. This is the dropper. I've got it.
Mm.
Yes or no? So this is again 9 to 10, 9 inches. I got it. So I'll take a value of 9 inches as your height of this one is 9 inches. And dropper size is how much? The dropper size is how
Same as
much?
same as
15 inches by 15 inches. So it is neck size, right?
next page.
Yes or no? So it should be 15 by 15. 15 by 15. So straight that formula have to use it. So again, 40 numbers. Control D. And then straight piece formula. Yeah. So automatically we got this value. You agree? Well into
Mm.
W passage. Yes. So now we came to know for this particular piece of ducting, you require the 2 feet quantity. We control V. So 1129 square feet and 106.9 square feet of ducting you require 24 gauge and 22 gauge respectively only for one piece of ducting. For this duct, again, we have to do it separately. I'll give you an assignment. Will you be able to try this on your own? This piece of ducting, I'll share you this CAD file as well.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
guys have AutoCAD or not?
Yeah, we'll see.
You have it, right?
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So I'll share you this particular file and I'll share you this Excel sheet also. I expect you to calculate on your own. Tomorrow I'll teach you using one more Excel sheet, which is much simple. I've showed you as well, right? So if you just write E, S or anything, it will directly come, but I generally don't trust it. I'll do it manually. Or I'll generally do one more shortcut, which is much more easier for us. Okay. So you have done this much hard work, right? To calculate all these things.
Yes.
But now I'll just do a small calculation for my ease. Instead of all these things, what you can do is you directly take a polyline, just draw it around. But only thing is your width should be constant. ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So from here it is a different height, alwa. So I'll just change it like this. The small thing, if it is the same, we'll get approximately the same one. Actually, of course. Perfect. This is the total surface area. This is one particular one I've done it. So it's simple. I'll just press list command. Automatically, you'll come to know the area. You agree? Yes or no? So what I can do here is, are you able to see it? Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So now what I'll do is I'll directly get the surface area. So I'll write the surface area, surface area, and then I'll write the perimeter. So total will be 2 into surface area plus perimeter into height. Okay, so I'll write height also here. So total area is equal to 2 into surface area plus perimeter into height. Oh, I'll get additional dummies, but that's okay. Perimeter into height. Like this also you can always do it. So I'll directly give the surface area. What is the surface area over here? How much you got? Surface area is 239.242, right? Just a sec. Surface area is this one. Perimeter is 235 feet, 0.996 divided by 12, just 9 1 by 16, 1 by 16, I can remove it, is equal to 9 by 12 is 0.75 feet. So this I'll write it as 235.75 feet. 235.75 feet. And what is the height I got it? 18 inches is equal to 18 by 12 because everything is in feet. That's the reason. Yeah. So I got this value is 832 square feet. And then I have to calculate these two additionally. You agree? Yes or no? Hello.
Yeah.
So I'll draw this rectangle. I'll draw this rectangle. And instead of, I mean, ignoring the colors, I'm trying to calculate the rest. So this is simple. So this is again same, 17.6 square feet, 17.6 square feet. And then perimeter is how much? Perimeter is how much? Uh, 6 means half anyway, 32.5, 32.5. So height is again, for this one, I got it. Yeah. So 17.606. Yeah. So this height is how much? It's a 14 inches. Is equal to 14 by 12. Automatically, I'll get it. Again, I'll control C, control V, the formula. And then we have got one more rectangle, which is over here. Less 28.3058. So 23.3058. Control C, control V. And then I've got a perimeter, which is again your this one 41 and a half. So is equal to 1.5 by 12 is 0.125. So 45.125, 41.125 square feet is, sorry, perimeter is in feet anyway. Got it in feet. And this is how many inches? 16 inches is equal to 16 by 12. Control V. Control C, control V. Got. So you just add 111 square feet. Okay. Okay, this is it. Mhm. 16 by 16. So second, W should be. This is straight piece of 16 by 16. I didn't give it. Oh, I forgot the straight piece, is it? Just a sec. 20 by 18, I've done it. So this is from shoe piece, I've done it. 16 by 16. 24 inches is taper. Oh, I guess I didn't make the straight piece only. Alt IR, this is straight. 16 by 16 straight piece also have to give it alwa. But somehow we forgot. 21 feet 3 inches alwa. So 21 feet 3 inches is equal to 21 into 12, 252 plus 3 inches is equal to this plus 3 inches is 253, 255. Then one number straight piece formula. Yeah, very good. Okay, take it done anyway. So if you see it now at this position, I've taken the total length. So total surface area, how much I got? Sum of all these elements. 1016 square feet. You agree? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
1016 square feet. Now what I'll do is the shoe piece, I'll just only these I'll make because these we didn't consider at all. You agree? So here these all things I'll make numbers as zero. Don't worry. Right? I'll make these numbers as zero. You can take it both together is how much? 1011.1119?
Mm-hmm.
24 and 22 gauge together.
Mm-hmm.
This is the total surface area for your calculations. Sum of all these things if you do it. 1011. We got almost 1016 because of two additional dummies or not?
Mm-hmm.
Almost same.
Yes, sir.
So this will hardly take any time for you. You agree?
Mm-hmm.
Only thing is wherever the gauge is changing or wherever the height is changing, I'll use this particular method for calculating any type of ducting for our ease. Understood? Okay, Tanna. Okay. So we'll wind up for today.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll share you this CAD. I'll expect you guys to work on the quantifications. Okay, okay,
Okay. Yeah.
fine, fine, good.